Okay, this is part 2 of building my custom Jurassic World Jurassic Park gigantic train set. Let's get going. So I got the styrofoam all put on. I got the tunnel openings cut out. Next thing I'll be doing is like forming like the rock shapes and stuff so it looks more lifelike rather than just square like it is now. And I'll be putting like a slight mountain top on top of this plateau here. Take a quick look from the back side. Okay, so right now I'm starting to cut edges into the train set so it looks more like rocks. Here you can see this top part is square. This one I cut all kinds of like ridges and scrapes into it so it looks more like natural rock rather than just a square styrofoam. Okay, so here you can start to see more of a chopped up type look rather than just square like I just showed you a little earlier. I think I did it on the top there around the entrances. So it's more, it looks more like stone. Before it was all square, like here. So if you go ahead and chop it up, by the time you paint it and finish it here, you can see, I mean, it's more of a stone worn out type of look rather than just a square fake look. Here I rounded the edges on the plateau over there. So I just went ahead and chopped it up a bit. Okay, so here I got my plateau mountain made and shaped. I'm gonna be putting batting over it, which is almost like a thin carpet, thin like cloth type material that people use when they use in quilting. That gives it like a once you paint it, like a rocky, rough looking finish. So that's what it looks like now. And then I'm gonna be doing the batting. Okay, so this is batting here. You can see it's almost like a really thin, like almost like a blanket type material. Gonna put it on there and I'm gonna glue it with Elmer's glue. So I'll paint on the Elmer's glue. I'll put this on top, like work it into the cracks, try to make it look more natural. Once that dries, then I'm gonna go ahead and paint it. So with the rough texture of this, it'll give it more of like a rocky type finish. Okay, so here I have the batting all put and glued on. I'm getting ready to spray it. You can see it gives it much more of a textured look to the mountain. So once I spray it, it's gonna look more like stone rather than if you just sprayed the styrofoam. I mean, yeah, you could use, you know, messy like plaster and stuff, but I find this seems to be easier. I mean, I haven't seen the finished result, but I mean, I can see pretty well what it's going to look like. So I think it's gonna look good. Okay, so the mountain and the sides of this plateau are all painted. You can see like where I roughed it up and then I painted it gray. It looks more like stone. You'll see it more once I put the grass on. And I'm really liking the look of the batten. You could see there. It makes it look more natural. So I'm thinking I'm gonna put it here because you put it flat and you paint it, it already looks like grass. So then I don't have to get any kind of that landscape grass, the powder stuff, and sprinkle it on. And I'm just gonna do a sheet of the batten and paint it green like grass, and I think it'll work great. You can add a bunch of trees and dinosaurs and really cool stuff. Okay, sounds good.